about, wherever the number 3 comes, we are always talking about these attributes. Then the 3 evolves into number 4. And what is number 4? Number 4 becomes goals. And these goals are indicated by the 4 legs, or it's called the Nandi, or Nandi is a bull of Shiva. It's called the Dharma bull, or it's called the bull of Shiva, showing 4 feet, 4 legs. And these legs are the 4 goals of life. What are the 4 goals of life? And we will expand on this. These 4 goals of life are called Chatur Ayana. Ayana means goal. Ayana. Ayana. So these 4 goals of life are called Dharma, Artha, Kama, and Moksha. 4 goals of life. And whether you are whatever religion you follow, or irrespective of whether you follow a religion or not, you are doing this every day. Unknowingly, but you're doing this. And when I explain to you how we are doing this every day, then it will make sense to you, and you can explain to people that even if you do not believe in dharma, then too we are doing this every day. Okay, so who dropped out? Ima dropped out. So let's see. Give me 1 second. See how I can bring Ima on. Okay, now then we come to the expansion of the 4 to 5. And the 5 means what? That you have the 4 primary elements coming from, so see, each has an interlinking with the one above it. So you have the 4 primary elements coming from the 4 goals of life, and then you have something called as ether or akash holding them together, making them complete, holding things together. And so you have the air, water, earth, fire, and ether. And these are called Panchatattvas. Anything that is 5 are talking about the physical world. Anything made out of anything that exists in the universe is of type 5. Therefore, you have 5 levels of mind, you have 5. Okay, let's say. Someone should mute their mic. Please check your mic buttons and just make sure that you are muted. And then you have the Panchatattvas. So anywhere you see 5, remember, whenever you see a word, the number 5 coming in, 5 classifications, they are talking about the physical manifestations in this universe. Then you have the number 6. And what is 6? You have 6 seasons. And these seasons are very interesting. So what are these seasons? These seasons are summer, monsoon, fall. There is, so you have summer, monsoon. No, I'm missing something. Summer, spring. First spring. Spring, summer, monsoon. Spring, summer, monsoon. Then okay. Then fall. And there is another season which is called pre-winter. And then you have winter. And then again you have spring. So you have winter, or let's say you have spring, summer, monsoon, fall, pre-winter, and winter. 6 seasons. 12 months, 6 seasons, 2 months, 1 season. Now these seasons are moods. Everyone, we have moods in seasons. We do certain things in winter. So when winter comes, what do we think? What are we going to do? When summer comes, what do we think? What are we going to do? So it has a direct influence on moods, and therefore it has direct influence on what we want to do, and therefore it has a direct influence on what karma we can do, and therefore it has a direct influence on where we can fall because of that karma, and it has a direct influence on what is the another thing that we can link to season. So why did I get a flu? Because it's a seasonal thing. Why do people have seasonal allergies? So that means seasons, that this change of seasons brings out our weaknesses. Therefore, anything number 6 is related to seasons and thus weaknesses. Correct. So Vasanta is Anuj gave the correct names. It's Vasanta, Grishma, which is summer, Varsha, Sharad, fall, Hemanta is pre-winter kind of cold, and Sisira is cold, and then you have spring again. So these are the Sanskrit names. Then you have 7. 7 is exactly the mirror image, or is 5, but with a difference. You see, 5 is, I'll make a small correction. Fire, when this correction needs to be applied to the Pancha Tattvas, often we say Pancha Tattvas is fire, water, air, earth and ether. With fire, I will make a small correction. It's the heat of fire. It's the heat, it's not the light. And with water, it's not the flowing water, it's the presence of water. So heat of fire, presence of water, air, presence of earth, and ether, binding these things together. There is one thing that is missing in all this, in this 5. That is the concept of light. When you bring